I've got the trailer attached to the van and I am picking up Tims MR2 today. I didn't want to do welding in the cold and the wet, so I'm going to bring it back to the unit. Top of the windscreen, so it's got the windscreen out, and I'm going to go ahead and weld up the rusty bits. Hopefully it'll go alright. Got Tims MR2 loaded up. Off back to Sleaford, huh? Give it a quick check. Windscreen stayed in place. Looks a bit more smashed than it used to be. Is it more smashed?
No.
Oh, it's not. A little bit more dirty than it used to be and all.
It's quite good if higher up.
Do you want to lift it, Tim? That was definitely like that before.
No, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I think we're good. So we've got the MR2 in the workshop. The thing what we're here to address is some rust holes in the leading edge of the roof here. I think the way to go, I'm going to be cutting out some of this skin and then kind of folding up and under, getting them tacked in. I'm most worried about warping the roof, so it's going to be like little tacks on that top edge. And the main thing's going to be to get the rust out. Protecting the interior as well. It's weight reduction, so we want to have the piece out. Those are the areas I'm going to be patching. Do my best to anyway. Yeah, so this, I guess a strip-like cover isn't thick enough, but a fire safety document box is. The thing is, I matched up the thickness of the materials, and I'm going to take this one out because it's just too thin and it'll burn through, whereas we kind of got somewhere with that. I'm going to grind that down some more. And then, so what the way it's working is that the patch goes behind it and then you weld through, so you kind of, it's like a lap weld, and then it can have a little bit of filler on it after the fact. And that's how I'm going to press on across there. So I cut a strip of the steel and weld a piece of rod to it, and then I get it behind, and then you can pull it into place where you want it. And I'm looking to get it really close to the front and the top, so that it just takes a bit of fiddling around with, not something to do one-handed really. Get a nice few tacks in there, because it can always be built up with a bit of fiberglass filler. That's the whole point. You want to retain the same profile there whilst still having a bit of meat in it, and then you can put a skim over it without reducing the thickness of the material whilst grinding. This is the way I'm doing it, whether it's the correct way or not. Probably the correct way is to go out and buy a different car, but
Thanks, Charlie.
it's just that first one left to take off and redo. That's all the welding done. Give it a grind, give it some fill. A little bit of fiberglass filler on that. It's the way to go.
You've used all the hardener, and there's loads left.
Yeah, I know. I've got extra tubes, look. I'm paranoid that it ain't going to work. What's the temperature, Tim? Is it 10 degrees?
Fucking cold now. Oh, not allowed to swear.
That's a pound in the jar. So got all this nicely ground down, and going to put a bit of glass in there just to fill that. Just let that go off. Reinstall the windscreen. It's only got a couple of cracks in it.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, look, some of the glass is missing on the back. You're going to have to get a new windscreen.
That's why we're mixing filler.
You're going to fill the glass. Oh, even the sunroof has got a crack in it. Jesus Christ, is it arse cracked as well? So I was going to ask if you'd done this before, but I've just done a little walk around of the car, so. You right there?
Yep.
Having a little dance with the light. It's looking good. It's a good shade of red. Did you get some on the roof?
No. Yes.
You're a professional with the filler.
It's an MR2, you need to be.
Where was you when I was doing the GMC, huh?
As a practice on doors.
Do you ever just use your finger?
That's a personal comment, Charlie.
A sneak preview of next week's video. Oh. And the yellow MR2 is back in the workshop,
It is, yeah.
needing the radiator fixed.
Well, it's working, so technically it's not broken.
Yeah, what we do is we don't fix things until they fall off or stop working. Got that filler in there real nice. Well, as nice as filler gets. It's a nice strong glass filler, so I deliberately tried to get the metalwork sort of inset. So yeah, they'll be good. So there she is, loaded up again. Take her back tonight. Off hire the trailer tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Yeah, kind of making space. Just move everything around, isn't it? It's not a single garage. That's what I have to keep telling myself.